I am Friendy, and it is Mystery Monday. And for my first stream of Mystery Monday, we'll be playing some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Hi, Pokefan. Hi, Jasmina. Ow. Hi, guys. How you guys doing? Hope your day's going good. Alright, so let's get back into it. Load it up. So, I believe we're doing episode 5? I think it's this one. Alright. So I'm trying to remember, but we started our trial, and we're partway through it. With the witness to Lana Sky's murder. She's the lunch lady whose name I have forgotten. She's on the stand right now. And we're defending Lana Sky, and we have her sister with us currently. Star can't keep her story straight. Ah, that's who it was. It was Star. Thank you. Alright. So I think we were close to breaking her, so let's see how this goes. Oh, and yeah, welcome. And thanks for coming. Alright, so the judge... Order, witness. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, and even Miles is done with her shit, you know? Oh yeah, that's right. Miles Edgeworth is defending her right now, or not defending her, is the prosecution for this case. Alrighty. The guilty. Is she talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense. 'Cause she's the murderer? I'm almost 100% certain that she's the murderer. Huh? She couldn't have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. Or she could have just said that she saw the crime from the security guard station. Wait, should we name Mystery Monday to Mystery Mondays? Not a bad idea. I might be lurking again, cause Friendy always streaming on my bedtime. Oh no! It's midnight already here. Oh, but thank you so much for coming by and spending time. And I hope you have a good sleep eventually. Alright. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. I don't know about that. Wait, mystery Monday. Oh boy. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands. It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, do you, Phoenix? Do you have an idea out of this? Quiet. More streams need more E-word, please. Oh boy. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Who else? How about the person who's lying? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Okay. Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Got it. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. Must make a vital difference. But what? What would change? Oh! Okay, never mind. I was gonna say murder. Like she murdered. Okay, angle of view to the crime. Distance to the crime. Difference in lighting. Okay. Difference in lighting. I don't think that matters. Distance to the crime does kind of matter because she was closer. Angle of view to the crime? Possibly angle of view because she wouldn't be able to see it happen. Or would she? Because it's behind the wall! The car was behind the wall! I'll be watching you on YouTube. See you, chat. Oh, thanks so much. Would be both angle and distance, but thinking it's angle, possibly, yeah. If she ever does a chatting stream, it would be a chatty stream. Playing Hitman murdery stream. Okay, I'm gonna trust you on this one and go with like angle of view to the crime. Because I feel like 50-50 on distance and angle. But I think angle is more important, maybe. Or the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change. The angle? Uh-oh. What do you mean? Uh-oh. Well... Please, Phoenix. Please. Why would this game have this option if it's more right? The security guard station is on the second floor. And, oh my god. There's a wall there! Ooh! She would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime? How does that... Phoenix. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. That last one was a stretch. You can't just throw the whole pun happy. I think... Yeah, but it makes sense, doesn't it? There's a wall. There's a... Okay. And this is important. Why? Perhaps you'd like to reconsider, Mr. A. Yes, clearly. Any world wordplay is possible as long as there is a chuckle. Don't be so judgy of my ideas. Oh my goodness. Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. I swear. We don't have enough ELAR to do wordplay? Oh, wordplay yet. Okay. Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference. But what? What would change? So many things! Distance to the crime, I guess. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. Please let this be correct. I swear! My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. Oh, don't. The distance between the scene. Are you kidding me? The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Okay. That might have been more pertinent to give me earlier, Phoenix, but alright. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Starr, or Miss Sky? Well, witness, you... Yes? Oh my goodness. What is this? You ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunches have gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh... What? Boysenberry? Jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry? For the boyfriend? He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. Okay. He came down. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Okay. Are you seriously telling me you ran all the way around? Aha. That's why I had to go through the visitors' parking in B block. That's quite a detour. Uh-huh. Wait, door stuck, door stuck. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there, in the defendant's chair, who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. You have a point. And the spork is a wonderful invention. Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely! This is bribery! She's bribing the judge! Oh no. Mr. Wright! We have to do something! Do I have any evidence to stop this? Okay. No, but I have a feeling I have to raise an objection anyway. Raise objection. "5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest? Think about it. You could make a pasta in that amount of time. Why a pasta? If you like it al dente. I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. A 5-minute blank? Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene? Hey! Don't get the wrong idea! I didn't kill anyone. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Yeah! Wait, normally witness tampering works the other way around. Wait, what? Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant, and a blank in her testimony. Don't. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go? Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it! Wait, we screwed that... Wait. We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright! What? That was too close. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned. Whew. No! Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to frost me off, to frost off on me. I prefer to not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. Oh no. What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunch boxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Star. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Woohoo! A triple-decker! Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Oh my god. Someone smack her. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she gonna pull out of her lunchbox this time? Okay, I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Why do you have the victim's shoe? Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. The shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. What? What? There was blood found on that shoe? try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Okay. Witness. What's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple. As I've already said... Oh my god, you're the worst. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had a blood test performed? Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. God, of course you do. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. Yes, Edgeworth, let's go! What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Are we looking at this now? Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, the shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't... Wait, no 2 people could bleed on one shoe unless one of them was the murderer. Clearly, Edgeworth being a by-the-book stick in the mud for once is actually, yeah, it's helping us with regards to evidence at least, yeah. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously. This shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Ugh. That's rough, buddy. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. You should at least study some evidence law, really. Wait, you could at least study some evidence law, really. The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Victim shoe added to the court record. Dang it. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. So, because someone's blood was found on a victim's article of clothing, does that mean that they have to defend themselves of being, you know, the murderer or being a murder suspect? Because if I clock her right now with that shoe and she happens to bleed on that shoe, could she be, like, would she be under arrest? Because at this point, okay, what is it? Okay. Oh yeah, this was the testimony from earlier. Press on this point. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? Oh no, it's assault and contempt of court with the when the defense does it. Oh no. I guess you could say, I just wanted people to look at the results. The results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. Then why didn't you just tell the truth? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. This when the suspect is admitting she did it. Okay, this when the suspect is admitting she did it. But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Mr. Is it? Did you... Okay, so you're telling me right now that I wouldn't do this, but I could burn down a building full of orphans, and as long as I didn't give a false testimony, I would be on the moral high ground over someone who gives a false testimony in court, or I'd be less despicable? Is that what you're saying? Oh. Wait, beating a witness with evidence is an interesting form of evidence tampering too. You'd be less evil. Really? Let's just get this over with. Okay, now the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? Okay. Still evil, but less so. Seriously. And you found this shoe at the scene of the crime? I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. Are you evading the question? I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive, and instead of handing it to the police like you should have, you took it for yourself. So, like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with the shoe. I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe was my secret weapon, if that should happen. Oh my god. Wait, really? Oh boy. Greatest sin was failing to appear in court at the appointed date. Ah, certain individual. Clearly, greatest crime of that individual's whole life. Pol Pot's big mistake, was fabricating evidence. Okay. So the shoe, secret weapon, okay. See this fashionable basket I have here? Wait, what? Wait, why do you have a fashionable basket? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really. In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Isn't that a crime? Now tell us what you did next. Oh boy. And also, I thought so. 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. Which would explain it if she picked up the shoe with her hand because she cut her hand. Ma'am, you need to establish whether or not your bag is truly fancy before the court. That is true. Objection! False testimony! It is not fabulous. So you brought it to the forensic department. If you're going to submit something as evidence in the court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective. The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it. Well, the man was stabbed after all. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman. As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe. Okay, so my guess is Lana Skye was there and found the body. And she was wearing gloves because she didn't want to tamper with evidence, as you do. Possibly got blood on her, but then did she cut herself somehow and handle the shoe? Or got blood on the shoe accidentally or something. Before or after she put gloves on. Or something. Okay, so the other type, the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Lana Skye. Okay. You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. Wait, what? You can't? You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie. Huh? Well, speak up. Well, uh-oh. Blood comes in 4 types. A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. Wait, what? What? What did you just... What? What? What is that even supposed to mean? What did I just read? I read this correctly, right? I feel like my brain is breaking, please. Why? That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright. Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear. That's pretty specific. Oh, he's saying blood doesn't have to come from murder specifically, I think. Okay. I hope that's what that meant. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone's but Miss Lana Skye's. So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe. That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. No, it doesn't. I was afraid he was gonna say that. It ties her to the scene! This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. No, it doesn't. Prove that it is! I can't let this evidence go through without a fight. What is that? You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. She's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe? A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? Yes? I always assume yes. I think he's about to commit a murder of her own. No! Why would I do that? Okay, I'm gonna say there's a problem. I just assume. If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there is one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. Okay. Phoenix, do you want to elaborate? That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. I give you a peppered fish gut now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Shows the problem with this evidence. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. What's wrong with the shoe? What's wrong with the shoe? Okay. There's nothing on the shoe. On the bottom. Is the blood there? Oh no. Nothing's coming up. I don't know. Oh, it's not gonna show up! Oh, it's not gonna- okay. It's not showing up. I'm just gonna have to click on something. Okay. So, I'm gonna say it's probably not the splotch of blood. It's probably this stuff under the shoe. If only there was a label or like, check the size, you know? There's blood on the shoe bottom. True blood on the bottom. Yeah, I think, because if you think about it, the shoe was either removed or dropped in blood, right? Or the detective stepped in blood. Oh! Or he was visiting the chief prosecutor. And she had like a letter opener or something, and she got upset and squeezed it too hard because, you know, she's probably aggressive like that. You know? Her cut her hand and started dripping blood on the floor, and he rushed over to try to help her and stepped in the blood. Kind of thing. Meaning it should leave footprints. That is also true, but there were no footprints. Ah! Okay, my theory's bust. Unless it dried on the bottom of the shoe when he left. Yeah, that's my theory. Please, let this be it. I wonder if you noticed there's blood on the bottom of the shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about the blood on the bottom of his shoe? It's a good question. It's a very good question. Okay. So, if you look at this image, there's no blood on the ground. So that's my best theory of evidence so far. You already said it, no footprints, yeah. So, what proves no footprints besides that picture? Just in case, I'm gonna check this. So, time of death, cause of death, assessment. Parking stub, knife. Yes. Okay. I'm guessing it's the photo. Because I can't see anything else that would make sense. Unless he was carried. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna say, yeah. Yep, this is probably it. Probably it. Please be right. The problem lies in the footprint. Thank goodness, Phoenix. The footprint? Note the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? Haha! As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe. Edgeworth, this picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. But he was found in the car. Okay. He was accused, or the murder was said to have happened in the car. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Order! 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 Well, witness? What? Huh? Great going, Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. Oh. That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Think, Mr. Wright. Think. Okay. Body was moved? Someone else wore the shoe? Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. What? Who now? Tisk, tisk. I see. Now I get it. What do you get? Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, knocked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator. This one, a leopard woman. Roar. Oh, okay. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that, I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. Witness, well, was the oil drum empty? The oil drum, kicked over by the chief prosecutor, was brimming with water. Wait, what? Okay, so you're telling me an oil drum was filled with water, and the chief kicked it over, and it spilled on the whole floor, clearing away all traces of footprints, blood, debris. It cleaned it pristinely. She really just put that roar on the court record, huh? Yep. Not that it help the case, but really, how the hell does someone knock over an oil drum full of water? Yeah, I can feel his blood pressure rising from. Yep, it's rising. Water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright? What, Edgeworth? Don't tell me you're buying this, please. Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? Ha! Ha! You don't mean what? Yes, the suspect knocked over the oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would have become evidence against her. Ah! Not you too! Ah! That ties things up quite nicely. Does it? The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to this murder. Does it? Then after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs. Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she was stabbed? When she stabbed him? So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe? Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial. No! Mr. Wright! Do something! Please! What? What can I do? This is a circus! Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it. But... enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well. But Angel's Star is on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water. This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. No! No. Thank you. Wait. Did you break her? Oh my god, did you break Emma? Did you break her? I'm ready for this. Yes. Little girl? What did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side. Oh, ooh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, if you help them, you're on the prosecution's side. Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well. I thought you had your fill, but there you are, demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence. Wait, witness. Don't tell me you have something else. The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments, and you will be held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare me, the cough-up queen. Look at this. Oh my god. A photograph? Another one? Okay, sure. I can't believe you. I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. Oh, I didn't even think of that. I see no room for error in this evidence. Mr. Wright, wait! Look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet. Okay. Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Okay. Bro's just chilling in the trunk, just vibing. Kinda looks that way. Minus the knife. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems that this is what your sister wanted anyway. Something's off. Come on, Phoenix. Help me out here. I mean, you gotta sleep off a stabbing. Being stabbed is exhausting. I'm sorry, Mia. Right. Wet or not. Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Okay. Get yourself off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end. A ghost has whispered into my ears. This case is not done. This is the last piece of evidence. Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good. Nope. Objection? There we go. Your Honor, wait. What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is. Can it wait? No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Look at this photograph. The last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, Mr. Wright. So right. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah. I'll think later. Oh. We'll have to think after a quick break. Alright. So I will be back after a few minutes. See you in a little bit. Alrighty, I am back and ready to hear this, whatever Phoenix comes up with. I'm hoping he comes up with something good. Alrighty. Back in a position. Why is it always I'll think later? And we're back. Yep. Okay, Phoenix. What was your idea? Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. What's the problem, Phoenix? Do you care to explain to me? Please? I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair stake. Or shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in this photograph. How? Okay. What's in this tailpipe right here? It's a little odd. The shoe fell in the water. He seems a little bit too comfy, Your Honor. Almost as if he was positioned in there to look this way. There's no blood in the trunk. Yet he was bleeding a lot. So I don't think he was stabbed in the trunk. So I guess it could be said that he was stabbed on the asphalt or something. Also, what is this? Is this like a blanket or something? Also, hello. Ow. Thank you for the welcome back, plushie. Ow. Your Honor, he's just vibing. Ow. The knife is very clearly inside the body. Okay. I don't know. I think it might be this, but I could be wrong. I don't have that many guesses left, so this could be bad. Or it could be whatever this is. Okay. Let's try the pipe right here. Or the tailpipe. Please. The problem in this photograph is here. Please let this be correct. What's this? Oh, sorry. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor. You just said muffler. Oh. Okay. 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 She called someone and said the word muffler before hanging up. So that makes sense. Is there some vital piece of evidence in there? Like, what is that? However, I see no trace of a muffler or a scarf of any kind in this photograph. A muffler is also a part on a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Oh my god. I have never heard of a scarf being called a muffler before. And I'm I'm bothered by this judge. Okay. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe. I see! And I see. I hadn't either before this case. Ah. Might be a Japanese thing? Maybe. What's that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler. So what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What Edgeworth does with his muffler is his own business. Objection. Sorry, Miss Starr. But it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to the case. Okay. I think I got it. The word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler? Ugh. Ah! Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Take that! Well, it seems we will have to suspend the proceedings. Yes. Damn, she's having a whole ass stroke over here. Suspend? Oh, I'm sorry, does that word freak you out a little bit because you were suspended from the force? Or is that not the case? I think that's what was said earlier. I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will await until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? I suppose so. Whew! That was close. But we made it, at least for now. This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime, after all. He's still hungry. There you go. Gotta do violence on her anyway with just words, but still. Oh my goodness. Sticks and stones may break bones, but words deal with psychic damage. Well, from my understanding, bards in D&D, their powers are basically just one day they insulted someone so hard that they just ended up dead. The properly sharpened pen is stabbier than the sword. Let us save. Thank goodness. Alright. What's next? D&D bards win by roasting it. Okay. So it's 11:56. In the defendant lobby number 2. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake, about to reach the surface? But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there? Yeah, that seems about right. Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So, this is where we turn the trial around, right? Our only weapon is a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner. Oh no. Hi, Marshall. They say you show a red cloth to a bull, it'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. Officer Marshall! Oh boy. Wait, honestly, a little surprised Automod didn't pick that moment to step in, considering what can set it off. You know, maybe Automod is learning based off of the fact that I've let basically everything through. No, Emma, it's not day 3 yet. Oh god. Hola, partner. It hurts. I'm sorry, did I say it wrong? Can't turn it around until the last minute. I see. Thought I'd take a look-see on how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? Or sorry, hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. The H in... Oh! Hola. Ah! Hola, partner. Okay, got it. My bad. Also, thank you for letting me know. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You should be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. Why do I feel like she found a vital piece of evidence, wrapped it in her scarf, and shoved it in the muffler? Because she suspected something was off. You don't say. Now, don't that just beat all? Huh? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. Wait, what? Do you mean the red scarf? I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. Okay. What? At the award ceremony that afternoon, Edgeworth seen it too, I reckon. What does that mean? She took it off, Phoenix. Jeez. In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. So, Miss Starr, was it mistaken? Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. So you want me to grab Miss Starr and wrangle her? Is that what you're trying to say? Because I'll do it. Wait, Phoenix doesn't understand. He's never experienced a woman taking off her clothes. Like any of her clothes at all. Oh boy. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Ugh. I have a bad feeling about this. Me too. So, what are we swimming to now, Mr. Wright? You don't want to know. If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Oh, we. Oh, we? Oh, we. Is that a thing people say? Am I saying that right? Ennui? Oh, we? What is this? Okay. Venix has not once in his life seen him convince me otherwise. Okay, so 1232, District Courtroom number 9. Got it. Say "oh we" with the same tone as "yeehaw." Oh we. That sounds so weird. I don't think I could do it right. I'd like to resume. What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Oh my god! Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue. Your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. What seems to be the problem? Don't worry. Oh, we. It's not really a word, just an exclamation. Okay, sorry, E. You're just a few latitudes too high, I guess. Yep. I'm sorry. I'd have to listen to someone say it. I think Edgeworth is having an allergic reaction and you're laughing. I'm sorry. I didn't think it was an allergic reaction. I thought he was just frustrated. I'm so sorry, Edgeworth. Someone get him an EpiPen. That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over. Your back is bent. It can't be. This can't happen. What can't happen? The chief prosecutor is gonna get off? Because that's a good thing. Isn't that what you wanted? I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. He has bonitis? Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. Okay. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. Okay. Futurama reference? Oh. That would make sense. I unfortunately haven't watched Futurama. Only like just a couple clips. So I didn't get it. This is unacceptable. It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. I have many questions as to who this individual is. You should, it's damn good. Alright, probably should. I've seen a bunch of stuff about it that has made me want to, but it's just I've never sat down to do it. In particular, a certain thing about a dog, which I will say just in case anyone doesn't, I don't want to spoil it, but that broke me. And like I wasn't expecting that from Futurama. Yeah. Like, I don't even know the characters I don't like, but I just saw that and I'm like, okay. This is it might be like super good. But yeah. It's something I'd definitely consider. Okay. Excuse me, knock knock. Who's there? Oh my god. What the heck are you? Where'd you come from? What's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. What is happening? Who are you? Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. What is happening? Wait, yeah, that episode is hard. It hurts. It's mostly comedy, but once every couple of seasons, it gets you in the feels. Oh, that sounds pretty good. This guy looks like a boss in a JRPG. Yeah. Who on earth is he? You're just gonna... it's you! Who is he? Come on! What's happening? Okay, I'm just gonna... You know what? We're never gonna know. I guess. Oh, haha. Sorry, I'm late. Udgy? Udgy? Is that how you say that? The roads were packed. It's just me. Oh, Udgy, as in Judgy. Okay. Long time no see, Udgy. How you been? Swimming much these days? Hello. Hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy smizzy, Udgy, my boy. You have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. What's happening? Achi? Seems to be his nickname for the judge? I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? Aha! So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Huh. Thanks. So sorry about our little worthy... This is gonna screw with my head. Worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly. Why? Why swimming specifically? Little Worthy? Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police? What? This is the district chief of police? Okay. Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Okay. Name's Gant? Damon Gant? Did I say that right? Pleased to meet you, everyone. So, to what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? I'm slowly breaking down. Excuse me. From memory, the judge's name is literally Judge. Oh my god, it explains so much. Well, Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So, Star wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing the muffler, or that muffler. Wait. This is the third worst day of Edward's life. Is it now? Oh my god, what are you doing? But to think that it was stuffed in that exhaust pipe. Oh, little Worthy's car, no less. A little Worthy's car, no less. The long pauses are killing me. What's this? What's that? It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this? Yeah, what is this? Is it a knife? Is it like one of those knives where the blade is in the handle or something? Oh, a switchblade. Yeah, that would make sense. Is it a switchblade? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Okay. Cool. Don't object. Chief. This kind of outfit. What kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth? How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Uh-oh. I'm scared now. The music has intensified. Have a look at this document, where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature. There's no mistaking that signature is there, Miss Miles Edgeworth. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. Oh my god. I'm enjoying this too much. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Oh my god. Have you... never used something with a button before, Your Honor? Or have you never used the switchblade, or how? Yes. Well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and carefully, carefully keep your hand away from the opening. If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Oh, but it's okay if I get stabbed. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point at people anymore. Come on, just hurry up and open it. Okay. Oh, I don't have any control in this matter. Got it. He trying to get your fingerprint on it. Oh no. Alright. So let's carefully angle it away from me. And we're gonna press the button. Nope. This button. Got it. Woo! Don't scare me like that! I'm the one who's scared. Look at this blade. The tip is broken off. Could it possibly be in the victim's body? How convenient! And there's dried blood on it! And this stark red stain. Blood? I'm gonna go on a limb and say the switchblade is the murder weapon. And for whatever reason, the murder weapon was hidden by Lana Skye, so that way someone couldn't tamper with the evidence for some reason. Unless she was protecting Edgeworth and thought it was Edgeworth, and then used the other knife. I wonder. Okay, I'm gonna suspect that she pulled it out of the body, put the blade in the hilt, grabbed her scarf, wrapped the scarf in it, maybe heard someone coming, and then shoved it in the muffler, but that would mean she put the knife in the body, which would make it even worse. Or unless she found it on the body. Huh. I have many questions about this. Okay, found at the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler, small tag attached. Switchblade added to the court record. Got it. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but I couldn't ask you to could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between the prosecutors and the police? Wait, about the split between the prosecutors and the police. And this knife? Sure thing! Not a problem. Not even a little one, really. I'm only overworked and underpaid. I don't have time for this. Department and disorder. Okay. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. What? I'm confused. What the heck? There There was a murder at the police department? A detective? Another one? Wait. Wait. So you're telling me a detective was murdered at the police department the same time, or around the same, or at least like around the time Goodman's body was placed in the car or something? Or Edgeworth arrived at the parking? I don't know. What's happening? That's hush-hush information, Udgy. We haven't exactly announced it yet. What the heck's going on? Wait a sec. You said 5:15? That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Wait. We did see 2 murders in the intro cutscene. We did? With 2 identical silhouettes? Oh! Well, this is interesting. What the heck? Order! 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 Anyway, we at the department, we're all flustered. Flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department's situation. Well, Mr. Wright, 2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. The chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Very well. However... Oh, don't... No, please. Keep your questions focused on the case at hand. Please tell me I'm not going to give you docked points. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Okay. Press? Oh, thank goodness the bar has increased back to full. Excuse me, special? Ahem. Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Righto. But I can't say that now. Not that. We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife, okay? Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. Okay. Okay. So unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that go on at the department I can't explain. That's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto. Okay. Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. You know what? Maybe I should investigate it. Let's examine the knife while we can. Righto? Please, not you two. Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that's had me stumped all this time. Wait, I should try presenting the piece of evidence that had me stumped all this time. What evidence? What was it? So, how were things down at the department? Okay. Righto, righto. Okay, so, excuse me, I'm just gonna do an investigation right here in the courtroom. So I see two things to stand out. It's that mark and the tag itself. There's a small tag on the knife. It says SL-92. What's that supposed to mean? I think that's the case number or something. I'm not sure. But it reminds me of a similar code. DL-6. Maybe it's a case number? That's weird. What? I don't remember where. But I think I've seen something like this before. Okay, so this makes me think that Goodman had this piece of evidence on his person for some reason. But why? Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either. Maybe I should check the court record again. Okay. That's a good point. But before that, what is this? Wait, no. Do not tell me you're not gonna know. What is that? What is it? You're not gonna comment on this? It's very clearly marks here. Okay, fine. I'll check the other evidence then. Okay. The shoe. Nothing to do with that. The picture, nothing. Parking lot. I assume not. Wait a minute. No, this isn't it either, because it's 6-75. Oh, wait a minute. It's upside down. It says SL-9. Yep. And this is SL-9. So that'd be a 2. 21. Okay. Got it. Oh, shoot. I did it at the wrong time, Your Honor. That statement contradicts the seven. No! I forgot to. Ow. Yes, please. Let the plushies come upon me. This is a huge blunder. Okay. Does it, Mr. Wright? I don't think so. Perhaps you should think before you speak. It does. I don't see anything contradictory. Yes, I agree with you, Your Honor. Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Dang it. Quick, switch it out before... for your badge. Whoops. That didn't go so well. Okay. It was a bad day for the department. Okay. Unless there's evidence to prove the connection between the knife and Goodman. Okay. Present. Knife. Or paper. Paper with knife number. Okay. Please. Wait a second. At last! An honest-to-goodness objection. I'm sorry, my objection wasn't good before. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Aha! And honest to goodness, what do you mean from Edgy? Or Udgy. This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL-92. And this is important. Why? Over here, we also have evidence we stole from the scene of the crime and didn't put into the court record. A memo that was on the body of the victim. Gant is just along to see the show. What's this? 6 minus 7s? 12/2? Flip it upside down, Your Honor. Your Honor. It's upside down. Upside... Okay. Now, very carefully, Your Honor. You're gonna flip the page either counterclockwise or clockwise by, I believe it's 180 degrees. Very slowly now, we can do this. The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? Dun 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 dun. Oh my god! Explain slowly. Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9. That's the same thing that is written on the knife's tag. Oh. Order! Order! Well, Chief? Oh, well. Would you look at that? I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto. I... win? Ha! What game is this guy playing? Okay. This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. What? Okay. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, huh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. But didn't we just... okay. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutioner's office. And one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And that knife. What was it doing there? I better check this knife out. I swear, I was... it's the fingerprints on there. Wait. They never taught geometry in judge school. I'm lost. You can't see it, but there's an uncompleted shape sorter behind the bench. Wait, what? A shape sorter behind the bench? What? As in, like, you know, one of those kids' toys where there's like a little hole with like a bunch of different shapes and then you have little blocks to put it in there and try to put it to the correct hole, like that thing? Okay. Knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Okay. That's... What is it? Square block glows in the round hole. Oh, I have seen a video where someone was reacting to someone just putting all the blocks in the square hole, and it triggered me so much. It was painful. Keeps trying to put the circle block through the triangle hole. Oh no. The worst part is everything fit in the square hole. Okay, found at the crime scene. Check. What did you want me to check? Wait, why'd you say I should check the... Okay. Guessing that's pressing the button, but like what... What is the point? Did I misread something? Okay. He keeps trying to... Wait, sorry. Any shape sorter can be solved in any way if you have a big enough hammer and a strong enough arm. That is true. Okay. Okay. Can I press you on this? So this knife was stolen. Yes, on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say? Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice. Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. Okay. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. It was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do any investigation. Okay. Something happened at the police department too, huh? Murder, Phoenix! Right? Or did I misinterpret this? You got a good look in your eyes there, righto, my boy. Sharp, hungry. So, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy. What with, Lana's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? Yes, a murder weapon. So exciting, isn't it? Yep. A detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess, okay? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Udgy? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, There was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. I suppose I could help. If you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Guess we'll have to figure this after the break. And why are you so happy about the GP? It's a good question. Wait a minute. Chief, what did you do? Alright, so that was my alarm, so I'll take a quick break, and I'll be back in a few minutes, and then we'll figure out what the heck is going on. See you in a little bit. Alrighty, I am back and ready to continue. So, Judge, or not Judge, Chief, what is going on? Also, wait. See you in a sec. Gant definitely feels inspired by Detective Caballero from GT, but with less dancing. Oh, wait, Benella? I probably said that wrong. Huh. From Grand Theft Auto? Or is another GT? I'm curious. I'm not sure of the detective though. I don't think I've heard of them. Okay, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. What? Ow. Sorry, ghost trick? Oh! That makes sense. Okay. Yep, that would make sense. That's why it's a G and a T. Oh, so the detective is a dancer. Interesting, and a lot like the chief. Interesting. Okay. I'm curious to see this, Oh, well, it was both made by Capcom, right? So I could imagine them, doing something like that, or making similar characters. Also, thank you for the welcome back, plushies. Alright. Where the victim was found, how the victim was killed, when the victim died. Okay, well, you gave us when the victim died. Where the victim was found could be a police department. Unless you want to get specific. But how the victim was killed might be more pertinent, because you didn't tell us anything about that besides obvious. No, actually, zero information on that. To be fair, could be Gran Turismo. Oh yeah, that is true. Not sure how much dancing in there though. Hey, we don't know what the drivers are doing in those cars. And yeah, both published by Capcom, both directed by Shu Takumi. Okay. Alright, at this point, I don't know why this is making me nervous, but I just need to say it for a second. This brings me comfort. How the victim was killed. I think that's what it was. Yes. I'm going with it. Well, how was the detective killed? Stabbing through the heart? How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. Is it? You don't seem interested. It was what we in the force call a stabbing. With a knife. Ow, what a coincidence. Ah, we have a serial killer on our hands. A knife? Wait, is this the first serial killer we're getting? No, wait. Do we have a repeat murder? Like more than one murder? Oh, I'll have to think back on that. That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. Not exactly. He could have been stabbed in the kidney or something. Or they could have been stabbed in the kidney, or the foot, or the hand, or the face. We don't know. And there's a stab in it. Yep. That's the spirit. We're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. Okay, there's a certain lunch lady that comes to both places. What do you mean? There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death. Okay? It seems like I'm going to have to press this a bit harder. Okay. Press the time of death. 5:15. But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? Coincidence? I think not. This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of this happening. Of that happening. Where's your math? Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. How could it not be linked? How can you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can decide this stuff on my own. I can't just say anything I please, righto. You understand? Try to understand, righto. Not you too! Well, if you can prove there is a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that ties the two murders together. Whatever it is, I better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15, one at the prosecutor's office, and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And that knife... What was it doing there? I better check this knife out. I did. Why do you keep telling me to check the knife? Okay. How long until between his scowling teeth and Edgeworth starts calling Nick Wright? Oh my god. That's when you know he's broken. Okay. What else is there? Like, am I missing something? Like, is there... Why does it keep telling me to check out the knife? Is there... Okay, no. Why do you keep telling me? There's nothing here! Okay. Okay. Do I just present the knife? Or like something? Okay. Stolen knife. It's a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do anything in the investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. The time of the crime, 5:15, scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this case, so I can't talk much about it. Okay. I think it's a statement. So... Okay. So there's the time of death, the memo, and the knife. So is the game trying to hit me to like present the knife? Cause like I have enough health, I'll just do it. Present knife. Knife is enough. Please. Throw me a bone. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but I cannot. I can see nothing faulty. So I have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. What do you want me to say? I must be on the wrong track. You keep bringing up the knife! I gotta officially link it. How do I officially link it? Okay, so we're not linking because it's the SL9 thing, so that probably isn't the same case as because that's an old case. Okay, so we've linked an old case to it. So new information. You don't have the information you need yet. Okay. Okay. So, what do I do? I mean, I could present the victim in our case died at the same time. You don't have the information you need yet, and there's only one way you could get new information right now. By investigating things? I think. I think there's only one thing we can do. We must investigate the badge. Wait, what? So this is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin. Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to. You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone? Nope. I'd be found outright away. Well, there's no fun. Okay then. Okay, name an ID number. Okay, we talked about this earlier. Letters. There's nothing really Going through everything. Check it out. There's a metal plate here. It looks like the names of the previous recipients are engraved in it. Wow. One guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma? I guess he must be a foreigner? Okay, yeah, we did this already. Okay. This is... Okay, so we have the murder weapon. Has blood on it. Nothing really new here. We have the parking stub. Miles Edgeworth. 1712, so 512. This is the date. This is dated the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. 0221. If only he had held up. He was held up at a couple extra red lights. He wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps just goes to show you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light. Okay. So, I think it's odd that this is dated on the same date as like Bruce Goodman's death and the other police detective's death. So perhaps this is it. Oh, I just can't examine it further or comment on it. Cool. Ow. So this might be part of it. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. Parking lot. Picture. Shoe. I don't really think there was anything else on the shoe. I checked the knife so many times. I am confused. She's gotta be... I feel like I've checked out the... Like, there's nothing... Why does it keep... Like, why does it keep pointing out this knife? Is there something? Am I missing something? There's nothing. You're missing something, but not with the knife. Oh boy. The witness-y. Wait, what? The witness? The witness? What witness? There's a witness? What am I Okay. Alright. The one on the oh, okay, that witness. Okay, so I'm missing something. Okay. We need to ask a question. Okay. Did I not press everything? Okay, the knife was evidence in the case. I pressed this, didn't I? So this knife was stolen. Yes, but on the day of the murder, it was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon? Yep. Nice, nice, nice. Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. Okay. It was evidence from a case long since solved. Yes. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Hard to think there wasn't a connection there. Yes. Oh my god. Ask a question, ask a question. Well, like... Isn't there one you pressed that gave you a chance to ask a question? Yes. But which one was it? Maybe it was this one. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Udgy? I'm at a loss for words. And this perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested. That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. I suppose I could help. If you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and only one thing. Okay, here we go. So we asked how the victim was killed via stabbing, when the victim died, where the victim was found. So tell me, where was the victim found? Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. What? The evidence room? Wait a sec. I have heard of that. The evidence room? Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? The knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Okay. There's the connection between the two cases. Okay. Sure. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy? We just got handed our ticket to get to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. So... Excuse me? What? Now what? I'm very confused. So, can I present the knife now? Because it is evidence. You now have a reason to press him on it without, on it not being related. Okay. So I have a reason to press on this statement. It's not officially linked, which, yes. But I already pressed with the knife, but I needed to trigger this conversation first. I presume because, like, nothing else, would seem to work. Okay, I guess I'll try pressing with the knife again. Okay. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. Oh, please tell me it does. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? Oh my god, they aren't, are they? What does it take? No, not press. Oh, present, press. Oh my god. Sorry, I got confused. Chief. The fence's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven. Huh. You don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. 8. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in the very same evidence room. I'll take it. Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. I hate that this is how I have to get it to connect this way. Also, thank you. I'm sorry it took me this long. You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief. I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information? Unofficially? Yes? Yes? Sure! Why not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really? Who would have guessed? Okay. I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? Okay. I clicked next. I shouldn't have clicked next. Okay, please. I need to press the last statement. Okay. Press. Okay. If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Ha! Well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh, well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. The victim's division? Okay, well, what division was the victim stationed in? Oh! You want to know that, do you? Do you? Aha! Criminal Affairs Division 1. The detective responsible for homicide cases. Homicide. That would be the same division as Detective Gumshoe. Detective Goodman, who was killed in the underground parking lot, was homicide too. It's almost like a serial killer was after homicide detectives. Except the serial killing happened simultaneously, scientifically speaking. Well, I sure hope Detective Gumshoe isn't next on the list. 2 detectives were killed at... Okay. This is the same thing as last time. Okay, the knife. Okay, so maybe pressing other information. Wish I could go to the end immediately. Okay. Crime. Okay, I can't reveal the name of the victim. Okay. ID number? Okay. How about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure! Why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name, after all. Keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is... Is this relevant? Is this important? Alright, let's go. What? Okay, I'm gonna write this down. Because this feels important. Hang on. Need paper. There's gotta be paper around here somewhere. Okay. Got some paper. So the number is 5, 8, 4, 2, 1, 8, 9. Got it. Slime's task. Objection. Hi, Beaker. How you doing? Alrighty. So we got the ID number. Well, that's quite long. Is it, Judge? Is it too many numbers for you? And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 8, 2. I can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right. Okay. Almost right. Does this tell you anything? Well, based on how much you seem to be emphasizing it, probably that ID number of the victim at the police department. Yes. I assume it tells me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. It does. I think. Meaning. It has to be what I think it is. Wait. It has to be what I think it is. I feel for the judge on that one also. And here's where it gets really weird. It's the same ID number, isn't it? Is it as Goodman? Is it? Is it? Because that's what I was gonna check. Because that would be hilarious. What does this mean? Can I check? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you? Oh, okay, hang on. I got it written down. I'm gonna check it. 5, okay, 8, 4, 2, 1, 8, 9. It's the same one! What? Exactly, the victim ID and the victim died twice! That's crazy! Oh my goodness. Hope E has been having a good day so far and not getting stumped by the prosecutioner. It's been a pretty good day. I'm more stumped and having issues with the presentation of or how to present stuff. Like, I presented twice and screwed up twice when I just needed to press the witness, so it was just I got confused very quickly. Okay. Ow. He and his clone were killed at the same time. Yep. Okay, let's present the ID. Witness. You could just call him Chief. You're just handing this to me, aren't you? What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just I got confused. What do you mean? What do you mean you got confused? And this is news? What do you mean? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing. Like you always do. the police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Ho ho! Is it yours? No. No, Judge. Edgeworth would never be that supportive. Yep. He's a clone! He's a devil! Definitely has an ulterior motive. No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Righto. Personnel IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. Is it seeking an end? This means? Oh my god. What exactly? What were we just talking about, Judge? What were we just talking about? Huh? Wait. That ID number we heard from the chief earlier. Oh, let it sink in. Come on. That started with 82. I've forgotten. You didn't even get the first number right again! The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. Wait a second. Right. What does this? You know what it means, Edgeworth! We should know what this means! What this means! That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Wait. Zoom into the judge heads to see a bunch of trimmed gears spinning and a monkey slamming tambourines together. Oh my goodness. Ho! Ha ha! Sharp as a tack, righto. Sharp as a tack. But wait! Detective Goodman is our victim! He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet a detective, Bruce Goodman, was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time! That's impossible. So what you're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time. In a completely different location. It defies the laws of physics. Order! 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 Chief, what does this mean? Don't object to the judge! No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Why is that important? Gasped him. Yes, it's top secret, fine. But I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Uh-oh. Or didn't you hear me? You're getting a little menacing, I'm concerned. The oversight. The grave error. Okay. What's the oversight? What's the grave error? Mr. Edgeworth. They're yours. What? What? How? Oh dear. We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our officer, Meekins, who brought you the news. Oh no, Edgeworth! Oh. No. Officer Meekins? Mr. Wright! Where have we heard that name before? Oh, I don't know, Emma. Could it be in Edgeworth's office yesterday? Or earlier today? Whenever that happened? Uh-oh, exactly. Edgeworth is in so much trouble right now. Wait! Aha! Excuse me, but is this Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir. At the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. You don't mean him. And that's what you get for being salty. Oh no, is that what happened to his hand? Wait, what? Wait, his hand? I'm confused. According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me. He said that the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. Wow! Emma! In any case, this is a serious error. A gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. This is... Oh, Meekins had his hand wrapped up. Oh! Is it because of the heavy saluting, or did something happen to Meekins while roasting Meekins? But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then You're enjoying this, aren't you? I don't know if there was a connection. Okay. Staring longingly into your eyes, Chief. Would you mind just saying something? Edgeworth slipping. The slow blink transition. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say unworthy? Oh, burn. What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law, well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Well, it's, Rule number 2. Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you'd submit a list of evidence to be used in the court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this for evidence until a connection was proven in the court. Oh, you're enjoying this way too much. The connection was just proven by Wright over here. Good job, Wright, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job. No. No. No! You screwed up, Edgeworth! It's happening. It seems we have come to the end of this trial. Have we? What's happening right now? It's now Edgeworth's second worst day ever. What is it worse than when he was put on trial? Like, what took third place when he was put on trial for murder or his father's death? What has been bumped down to third? I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all these rumors? We were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. First, losing to Phoenix. Oh! So we aren't even accounting his father's death. Second, losing to Phoenix now. What's the third one? Third, being accused of murder, so his father isn't even on that list. Is it fourth? I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. He has completely repressed the whole father's death, groomed by the murder thing. For his fancy clothes got lost at the dry cleaners. Fifth, the day his father died. Oh my god. Oh, it's below all of it? Mr. Edgeworth. Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Oh my god. Oh, no, Edgeworth is the one asking for an extension. Nope. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. Oh no! No! Judge, did you forget Von Karma? I think his whole career has been a larger error than this little itsy-bitsy incident. We gotta give Edgeworth that. Like, come on, did everyone forget about Von Karma? It's a high bar to top. Oh no. So that was my alarm, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to stop here for now and continue this next week. I can't believe it's gone on this long. Ow. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Are the plushies not flying? And also, what is happening right now? Is there a lag in plushie flying? Oh, this is not a short little trial. Oh, okay. It's a full trial. Nice. Also, what is happening? Am I missing? Uh-oh. Sorry, I think the plushies, I think my model's broken. Cool. Plushie's revolting, hang on. Oh, yeah, apparently, my model is having some significant issues right now. And, I believe the program that normally tracks my model is having issues. Accuracy -10. We're accidentally friendly firing each other. Friendly ceasefire. Yep. I'm so sorry. Alrighty. I'm probably gonna have to fix that for next time. So for now, I'll have to stop here and place up some ending information. Oh, my apologies. Alright. So for now, I stream from Fridays to Mondays, 2 times on each of those days. It's all good. E, don't worry about it. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. I'll be continuing more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney next Monday, because it is Mystery Monday. I do have a second stream in approximately 4 hours from now. We need an option to toss a bowling ball with a comedic bowling ball sound when it hits. Oh no. Well, it could be an option. I'll have to check into that. So in approximately 4 hours from now, I'll be streaming Homebody. And as for next week, on Friday, I'll be playing some more Final Fantasy VII Remake with some Dishonored 2, then some Project Zomboid and Alan Wake 2 on Saturday, and possibly more Final Fantasy VII Remake and Alan Wake 2 on Sunday, depending on how long Final Fantasy VII Remake goes for. Alright, so thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you again. Alrighty.